Alright, what's going on YouTube?
Bear with me. There's two things I'm not good with, okay? I'm gonna be straight up. I'm not good with cheating women and poop, you know. So hear me out. I'll explain. Come on, man. Are for real? Okay. Going down that. Cancel, cancel. All right, so, I was supposed to go live at 10 something. I was at my phone. My son used the phone because he done he ran the batteries out of his remote, and I don't have any batteries for that right now. So I was like, all right, let's use his phone. And you know what I'm saying? He was on my phone, mother phone, and he had it for a while. And I was getting ready to go live, and I went in the room to get the phone from him, and he wasn't in the room. And I'm like, I know, and I didn't see the phone. I'm like, I know this boy didn't do that. And I called him like, hey, what you doing, boy? Where you at? And he's like, I'm in the bathroom taking a poop. And I'm like, man, you got that phone in there with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Hang on, y'all. I gotta turn this ring light on. Yeah, this is, you see how I'm not prepared, right? I ain't got nothing together, man. I gotta unplug some stuff. You know what I'm saying? My candles aren't in here yet. I gotta get them out the kitchen. Oh, snap. See? And this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, you have to be able to roll with the punches because the devil will work through anything, man. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like anybody that gets low vibrational, and you have to watch your kids and make sure they don't get low vibrational, y'all. You gotta watch your kids and make sure they don't get low vibrational. You gotta. It don't matter how much you hanging out with them or whatever. You gotta watch them. See, now the thing don't want to work anymore at all. Oh, my sockets don't want out. And let me have all this stuff set up. Hang on. All right. It's gonna be short. It is what it is. Look, I'm really just putting out some information real quick, and I'm gonna get off of here. I have a long video scheduled, but like I was trying to say, like I didn't. There's a lot to my setting up. Like that's why I normally like take a while. Like I like to have my whole thing set up right, y'all. Get it. But I'm real particular. That's why I have to get up early, and I have to get my day right and pray, and you know what I'm saying, and put a lot of spiritual work on everything every day because, if my stuff's not right or spiritual work or like I don't know what's going on with my kid right now, so I gotta like take some more time and I got to put more discipline in them and not just hanging out with them and stuff because he's taking my kindness for a weakness. Took my phone in the bathroom. So that's what I was doing. Like, I let him use the phone. I took the phone in the bathroom with him, man. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, who does that? What are you doing, man? and he just do this sneaky little stuff. I ain't the first. So he does these little sneaky little things, and he's been doing a lot of it lately. And it's where, and where I'm from in the South, we call it smelling your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like where the kids start kind of like he's 12 going on 13, kind of like thinking that he's smart, and people got this thing around me, and I'm noticing it's even my kid, to where they think I'm an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like even my kid, like everybody thinks because of the way that I move and I talk to them, even my kid, they think I'm an idiot, and they end up doing some really goofy stuff. And then when I'm like, I'm psychic, I can tell them like why they were doing things. Like he does this thing, right, where he'll have something he want to say to me, and he'll get on his game, and he'll start saying these weird things to the kids he's playing with that has nothing to do with the game. That's the stuff that he wants to say to me, right? I just don't never say nothing to him really, right? So, when I was calling him out tonight, I brought it up. He started crying. I'm like, I know, because I know what you're doing. I'm just like, I'm just, the same way you over here studying me, I'm studying humans too. Like, why are you doing that in the first place? Like, that, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm lifting weights and I'm, making some certain kind of noise, I'm lifting weights, my son will get on the game and start making that noise and just like gaslighting me, man. It's like, okay, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? And but it's like, what is he doing it for? And I thought at first I'm thinking like it's just poking me, but sometimes kids be doing stuff to kind of let you know they feel like they might be able to outsmart you, or you gotta be real careful with them, man. Is what I'm saying. And he's doing like weird stuff lately, man. Like not big time stuff. And I'm really careful about what I say on here because I don't want to send no return to senders. And a lot of these wicked people online, which I'm glad I got the system, um, the reaction setup I got now, because I'm going to be reacting to a lot of stuff. Because a lot of these wicked people have a big time problem. It's one of the reasons why I stopped watching readers and stuff. I have a big time problem when readers bring up kids. Like I don't care what the scenario is. I don't even care if they're talking about your kid's going to be blessed. Keep our kids out your mouth. I'm serious, man. Some of y'all be doing some real wicked stuff on here, and you just be talking in a way where you're really chanting negativity on people, but they don't really know it because they can't really see. But I do, and when you're like bringing up kids, I feel some type of way about that. I really do. Like, especially y'all readers. None of us need for you to tell us what you think our kids are going to be, or how gifted, or how many spiritual kids. Keep our kids' names out of your mouth. They are completely innocent. They don't need to be a part of your raggedy ass reads. I'm serious. The reads or anything, like keep the pure kids. Just don't bring them up. There's no reason to bring up kids. Not on no general information unless someone's asking you. I don't even let my kid be seen. So why would I want to read where they're talking about, yeah, your kid looks like you barely like listen. I'm not saying that the reads are for me. I just don't want to hear that. Like, stop talking about people's kids, man. Some people are weird and they use their kids as props, but most of us don't. Most of us don't use our kids as props. You know what I'm saying? So keep our kids' names out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring up kids, period. It's weird. It's weird. You think it's okay? Let's be bringing it up like it's some weird stuff. All right, let's talk about it. I got a few things written down. All right, so y'all stop doing that. It's goofy. So anybody that's doing it from this point forward, I know you're a goofball, and you're actually trying to send some stuff towards people's kids. Because you don't need to bring up people's kids. Period. I don't care what you say. Y'all can't be trusted. No one knows what you're really trying to do or say. Secondly, I want to put this out because I'm gonna do it because I feel like it. Readers, especially, and it's mainly what I'm talking about, but some of these prophetic word people, whatever I say is however I feel. If you make me into your little muse or spirit guide and you watch me and then I say something and it triggers you, well, you might have some healing you need to do, because this is just little old me over here doing what I do. I don't want to hear nothing about don't shoot the messenger, man. I done told you this before, headshot bang. You're accountable for all the words that come out of your mouth, okay? Now, see, I read now. Now, all this channeling stuff, you can choose whatever you channel. You ain't gotta just channel negativity. If you're channeling negativity all the time, you'll be held accountable for your negative ass ways, you negative ass being. Now, let me tell you something. When you're always channeling negativity, it's because you're a low vibrational person, and that's the only channels you can pick up. Prove me wrong. Now this gaslit you. Prove me wrong, okay? Now this puts you in a predicament. Prove me wrong. I just came up with some stuff that you ain't never heard before. I'll repeat that. If you claim that you're an actual seer and you're a mystic and da 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 da, I'm gonna need for you to prove to us that you can channel more than low vibrational situations all the time. Negative things about exes and exes coming back, and you're gonna deal with them whether you like it or not, and talking about what the exes got going on. Those people are exes. They are allowed to live their lives, are they not? Can they not go and live their life with whoever they're with? Do you not know everybody got? Listen, man. You know how many celebrities have, like, these people be crushing on celebrities that they can't never get to, and if they could get to the celebrity, even though they love the celebrity, they would still harm them? So what are y'all really saying to people? Nonsense. You're just trying to get a dollar off of people that are trying to heal. And once you're healed, you look back and you're like, I'm going to tell you right now, the ones that are consistently, I'm not talking about the ones that don't say nothing. If you put your stuff out there, you know, your reader, and you're putting out some negative stuff, but you don't never say nothing like don't shoot the messenger, I'm not talking to you. You know what you're doing and you're fine with it. And honestly, there's a place for it. And, you know, if you're not doing some stuff where you're sounding guilty, whatever, right? You're like, because if you're not sounding guilty, you really don't feel like you're doing anything wrong. But when you sound guilty, when you mention something in one of your reads or one of your prophetic words, like, I'm just a messenger, don't shoot the messenger, you know, or, you know, the only reason why I'm channeling these exes and it's still on your mind. No, no, fool. No, silly Billy. No. You keep channeling that because you are not capable of channeling high vibrational situations. So you're only able to see the X's. You're not able to see the positive new, you know what I'm saying, ladies that are coming in our lives. Or the positive new men that are coming into ladies' lives. So just admit that you're a low vibrational creature. Okay? Let's be real. So I just put that challenge out there to y'all that try to, you know, come up with new ways to gaslight the situation. Since you ladies want to put me in proxy situations, you know, and people like me, it's the energy, right? So the masculine energy that I'm operating in when I'm saying things of that nature about you're held accountable for the words that come out of your mouth, and the readings and the low vibrational karmic X is this, X is that situations that you're consistently pushing out that get good views. Get good views, right? I'm just saying you're held accountable for it. Don't try to jump or be excluded from being held accountable by saying you're not able to control what you channel or comes out of your mouth. Who is controlling it then? Because don't say it's the Most High, because the Most High never takes control of anybody. It's all about free will. Just gaslit you again. Keep up with me now. So explain to me. Make it make sense now. You want to say dumb things that you can easily be dismantled when you get about 2 layers deep? We're 2 layers deep now, people. Do you want me to go to 3? I can dismantle all your dumb talking points. Take it on the chin and just understand that you're putting out negative content that's festering and you're harvesting off the negative energy, or do better. But don't try to sit here and make it seem like you don't have control of the words that come out of your mouth. If you go to work and you control the words that come out of your mouth, even when you know your boss is not supposed to do such things or say such things, but you control your words when it comes to the content that you create. Otherwise, you're doing it for the views. You know what you're doing. Shut up. know what I'm saying? Just shut up. I only watch content on the weekends, and when I run across it and I see really stupid stuff like that where people are trying to consistently get out of being held accountable for their own words. You are an entire being. Whatever you're channeling is through your own means. No one now, if something's coming in control of you and you're channeling, then you obviously are not worshiping or in good with with God. Big G. Because I don't know what God, little G, that you got going on, but it ain't the most high if something's taking you over or you can't control the kind of energy that you're channeling and you're putting out. I'd advise for you to do some more spiritual baths because you're raunchy. Your hygiene, your spiritual hygiene is trash. Straight up trash. If you're constantly channeling negativity, and again, if you want to be, big ballsy enough, and that's just energy when I say ballsy enough, so it applies to the ladies as well, to go and try to rebut what I'm saying, make sure you come with the ammunition, because if I run across your video, I might go ahead and do a reaction video to you. Like the one I did before with the other, download your video, chop it up so I don't get hit with the copyright, and dissect your words and your verbiage. I might do that. Oops, I shouldn't let that slip out, right? I'm sure that's not the only reason why I'm making the reaction video format, but it is one of the reasons. I'm going to find a way to hold you jokers accountable, right? I don't care if you flag my videos or not. I'm going to find a way to hold y'all accountable with your garbage ass readings, where you're consistently putting out negativity and trying to harvest off that negative energy. You keep thinking that you can get away with it. Well, what if I chopped your video up and mixed it with some other videos and made sure I chopped it up enough so I don't get hit with a copyright, and I dissect your negativity and show everybody what you're representing, show everybody what you're doing, show everybody the demon in you, that you're out here consistently hiding behind a mask, but you're not showing us who you are, and you're consistently being negative. And then you'll say things like, it's only energies, it's only energies. But while you're saying that in the same breath, you'll say he. If it's a energy, it's not a he, fool. It's not a she. It's an energy, right? See, this is the reason for the title. When you're emotionally, okay, when you're emotionally, what is it called? This ain't my terminologies, right? When they use terminologies like emotional intelligence and high value man, spiritual community, understand that these are 3D terminologies that people use, or only, they're only able to resonate, on the level of understanding, of these terminologies: divine masculine, divine feminine, divine energy. They don't understand that kind of stuff. So they don't want to bring that to a 3D person anyway, because it's going to freak them out and make them think they're crazy. So they have to make sure they keep it in a realm of understanding of a low vibrational creature. So they say things like, emotional intelligence, which basically means a man that balances his masculine and feminine energy, his divine masculine and feminine energy, which makes him emotionally intelligent, which means he can't be gaslit by women of low vibration that just want to get under his skin. He can't be triggered by trolls on the internet that could be AI, it could be the powers that be, it could be exes, it could be internet people like, readers, Leo readers or something that ain't got nothing better to do, besides putting on their makeup and looking like a whole tran. Like, it could be any of those people, right? But we don't know. So why even put any energy into it? You know what I mean? So what I'm just saying is, that's all that emotional intelligent man is. And I want men to get used to being comfortable speaking amongst men and using these terminologies. If you're amongst men and they're like gaslighting you about it, that's some little boy, some little male trying to act the role. He's not on your level of comprehension. He can't comprehend what you're saying. His conscience isn't awoken enough for he can't handle it. Don't be around that. Don't try to convince anybody. Don't worry. There's other brothers out here, that understand what you're trying to say. And that goes for the women too. Like any women out here try to gaslight you about being emotionally intelligent, right? If they try to call you emotional or whatever, I'm trying to give y'all talking points to be able to combat that by saying things like, well, I'm here to have emotion. What's wrong with that? Have them define what they mean by being emotional. I can guarantee you it falls apart because it's just them looking up something to try to mask their criticism and hate for you and make it seem like it's a legitimate argument. Here's the thing about legitimate arguments. They have to be, that's what I'm looking for, um, consensual. So you can't just decide you want to check somebody and that makes it consensual. No. If that person don't know you, if that person is, spoken, along the lines of not wanting nothing to do with you, and you're consistently, well, you have a problem. That's one-sided. So it makes you a weirdo. So why is your weird self coming up with arguments for somebody that's either spoken if they don't want nothing to do with you, or, they don't even know who you are? See, that weirdo behavior needs to be called out right there on the spot. No time wasted trying to even entertain what they're saying. It's like, who are you? Who sent for you? Or any weirdo that they considered you to be a work friend. Hey, you YouTube people and stuff, understand, y'all call this work, but getting online is not the same as being in person with a real coworker. But if you ever had a real coworker, you would know that. Stop calling this coworkers we're not coworkers. Y'all treat everybody like a competitor, so let that be what it is. We're not coworkers. Stop saying that kind of stuff. If no one reaches out to me, you're a competitor of mine. I treat you as such. I could care less what you're saying. A competitor is going to say whatever's needed to compete, especially a loser with no talent. So I don't pay you no attention, whatever you're saying, until you reach out to me directly, right? This goes out to also the I'm just getting everybody tonight, you know what I'm saying? This goes out to all the ladies or whatever that kind of indirectly be trying to speak to me through their videos. I pay it no mind. I can care less what you're saying. Even if I can tell you're talking to me. Grab whatever you need to and come to me directly and say what you have to say. Because a woman's fear of rejection, I have a video about this I'm bringing out, is a greater fear than any man knows. They don't want to talk about it because if we knew, we would shame the crap out of them. Women are terrified of being rejected. More so than any man, even a beta, more so than any man. Now, men, some of y'all out there probably already knew this, or no, okay. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to you. But I'm telling all the rest of the guys that don't. They really don't want to be rejected while at the same time gaslighting us. Do you see the projection here? Do you see what this is why a lot of guys say don't listen to them, and if you're listening to them, understand they're projecting onto you. So whatever they're saying to you is their biggest fear or it's something that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Know that, right? If they call you a man, you know what? Then they're probably you know what? You know what I'm saying? They're probably getting around. If they gaslight you about you having a problem with their body count and they call you down low, well, they probably had an experience or two. I'm trying to tell you, man, like, that's why, when you're emotionally intelligent, they try to find different ways to try to turn women off to a guy like you, because if you become the main kind of guy, then those kind of trashy women will never qualify. They have to have a guy that's dumb, that's like, I just want the body, I just want the box, I don't care. No, 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 no. Any man that's been with more than a few women, of course, they come in different flavors. Of course, it feels different. Oh, okay, yeah. But does it feel different enough for you to deal with a psychopath? No, it doesn't. And I'm going to tell you something. Everybody talking about the crazy ones are better. No, they're not. No, they're not. And if you got a problem with that, say something in the comments and don't just make a video. Say something in the comments if you're not blocked. You know what I mean? Say something in the comments because we got somebody in here. It's 12 o'clock, man. I got to get ready to wrap this up. This wasn't supposed to go this long. All I'm saying is this before I wrap it up. And I didn't even go off my notes. Yeah, if you, can only channel low vibrational stuff, you're a low vibrational creature, okay? And you don't have the power in you to be able to channel anything of a higher vibration. Just admit it. Don't try to make it seem like the only thing the collective is, dwelling on is that. No, fool. You got some heartache or some healing to do because you're not able to, push past that and find something positive to get back to the collective about. Period. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got on the side of the notes. Okay. This as well, right? The misuse of the word selfish. Okay. Stop changing the words, the definition of these words. You know what I'm saying? When someone decides to either retract their energy from somebody or not give their energy out to people, freely, that is not called being selfish. Again, that's you putting somebody in a proxy relationship. If you don't know these people and you're just retracting your energy, it's called you just retracting your energy and keeping it to yourself. It's not called being selfish. No one is making their presence known. So if you're not making your presence known, who am I being selfish to? The assumed audience of who? You won't let your presence be known because of your ego. Therefore, you are not anybody to me. You're not, you know what I'm saying? So how is that being like if anybody is retracting their energy and then someone's like, oh, people think you're being selfish because, no one knows what you're doing or no one that's not being selfish, that's being smart. You can't gaslight me into thinking that I'm being selfish for not, volunteering information to people that don't even want to let their presence be known that they're watching me and have all kind of weird ways to justify watching someone without saying that they're watching them, right? I don't, you know what I mean? I don't owe any explanation to any clowns like that. That's why I don't even really. So if I cut my energy off, and just start, doing my own thing outside of the internet or whatever, while I can see my businesses, growing without me needing to do too much, it's not called being selfish. You people don't know what the definitions of words are anymore, and you're just using stuff interchangeably, and it's really, really ignorant. It shows how like you're very. It shows you're very dumb. I'm just gonna be honest. It shows you're very dumb, and you speak out of emotion. You don't try to make your words make sense to the broader audience. You just speak out of emotion. Like you use words that aren't necessary to describe things, right? When you could take a more polite, more professional tone with things and get your same point across, but instead, you choose to like use shaming languages and things of that nature. It's just low IQ stuff. I mean, you really can't help it. But if somebody don't point it out to you, then you can't grow, right? And I'm gonna tell you this, and this sums it up. What's happening is you low vibrational people are trying to find a way to gaslight people wanting to get away from you, and you not knowing why. Like, we've been doing the same tricks all this time. Why now? We're not falling for. We're done. We're done. We don't care what you look like. I'm on TikTok all day long, and I have some really fine women coming at me. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Some of the DMs I get. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I ain't looking for no like, hot girl summer chick. That's just like, look, man. I don't care what you look like. I'm gonna be real. All I see is demons on you. See, you thinking that you looking and you know what you doing. You catching, in your little net. You know what I'm saying? Low vibrational dumb dudes. But any guy that has his emotional intelligence together can look and see how you're moving, and he's not going to want his woman to be online showing all the body like that. And then trying to gaslight me into thinking that's okay. Well, you got to understand, and I ain't got to understand shit. Who are you talking to? I don't have to understand nothing. You can be, as liberal and liberated with your body as you want to be, just not with me. Just not with me. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no one taking none of your rights from you. If you feel like you're being oppressed, well, free yourself. You won't be doing it around me because it's called having boundaries. It's called caring about myself. You're not going to run around here and do whatever you want, wherever you want, and act a fool and then try to use the system that I didn't build to make me feel like I got to, go ahead with whatever you're doing. First of all, that same system you're using keeps my black ass under oppression 24/7. I'm not playing victim. I'm just being real. I ain't making no rules to nothing. Who you talking to? You better go on with that mess, man. You know what I'm saying? Better go on with that mess. Ain't no dude looking like me making anything that cause you to be oppressed. Go on with that, man. You know, all that it is low vibrational people trying to find a way to justify, because what they don't understand is they need people like me to be a source of energy because they don't have no soul. And without us, they feel like somebody took something from them because they have no soul. And they just feed off other people's, especially somebody with a big caring soul. Not Karen, but caring soul. You know what I'm saying? So, they act weird whenever, what I'm saying, somebody get away from them. And this ain't just like exes. This is like narcissistic people that are online, like, people that you interacted with, or, watch some content, or, left comments. These same people will act like it's their job to keep up with you, to say little shady things in their videos, to try to, like, kind of like take jabs at you. What it's really doing is just, trying to harvest off your anointing, man. By these weird means. And it's really low. What I look at it is like this. I don't care what you look like. When you need to consistently be going after certain people or a certain person and finding crafty ways to try to make it seem like you're not being a hater, you're attaching yourself to that person like a parasite. You're a low vibrational creature. And that person's wanting to mind their business, and you're trying to find crafty ways to make it seem like you're not, obsessed and harvesting energy off that innocent person that's minding their own business. You know what I'm saying? It's really strange. Really, really strange behavior. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times, I mean, before I block them, I do see some, chicks like trying to say little goofy stuff or whatever, but I just block them automatically. Or if I mess around and click on their video, and I just block them, because it's a low, I'm not going to say low IQ, low vibrational creature. It's their main tactic to get you to interact with them and then harvest energy off of you. It's a way to force their demons onto you. Like, oh, there's no other way I can get their attention because I'm trash. So I'm just gonna interact with them this kind of toxic way. Man, we don't fall for that stuff. If we want to make content because we're bored or we're low on content or something, but other than that, most of the time, we're not engaging with that stuff. And it's clear to see a high vibrational woman versus a low vibration. A low vibrational woman's gonna play dating games. They're gonna play those games no matter what. I don't care if you're trying to say you're a good girl, and if you're playing dating games, you're not letting yourself be known. If you find somebody attractive, if if you're still sitting out there, you know, this goes to women in person too. But if you're just trying to make your like put yourself around a guy and hint around, but not, ain't nobody gonna be looking in, reading into whatever. You have to come out and say some shit. We out here building stuff. Don't think that we're naive. There's some goofies out there that want to think that too, like, oh, some guys don't notice. No, fool, I notice. I just don't care. I just don't care. Like, some dudes are desperate and they're making whole channels about picking up on women's choosing signals and how to get. I ain't got time for giving you information on how to get women. I'm teaching you how to build, and as you build, women will come to you, and then you vet those properly. You know what I'm saying? What else do I have here? I think I got one more thing on the list. I'm in here by myself anyway. According to this thing, I got 0 people in here. Been talking to myself for quite a while, according to this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sum it up by saying, I don't care about your money. I don't care about your resume. I don't care about, what I'm saying, like whatever social status you try to build up to fool people or whatever. I only care about your soul. I want to see your soul. I want to see your soul. You're going to let me see your soul. I want to see if you have any character. I want to see if you got anything behind the pretty face. Um, I was watching one video where someone was talking about wanting to have an experience sexually so that when a guy goes and brag to his friends that she won't seem like a lame. What real man is bragging to his friends? How many friends does a real man have? And why would he be telling his friends about how good or how bad his lady is. That makes no sense. You're talking about a pookie and don't even know it. So again, I'm just gonna put it like this before I go. Okay? Um, an emotionally intelligent man is just a man that has balanced his energies, which is the kind of man that any woman should want. He's not the kind of man to fly off the handle and do something stupid whenever she's triggering him or whatever. He's the kind of man to think things through. So while they're trying to gaslight the term or whatever, it just basically means a man has balanced his energies. And also this, when even if you feel like it's a man that's we're not using that terminology. If you feel like a man, as men, if you feel like you balance your energies, women are never going to say this, but you need to use the terminology of mastery energy. Because if you start saying that you're operating in feminine energy, they're going to gaslight you, man. They're going to gaslight you. Don't fall for that trap. They're trying to make this all about women anyway. They're trying to make this energy thing all about women, so don't fall for that stuff. If it's energy, it's not the female, it's energy. So if the energy is about, you letting things come to you and stuff like that and being nurturing, then let's just get rid of that term, that word, get the feminine off it and just call it mastery energy. Call it mastery energy. So that way, they gotta even know what we're talking about, or it don't matter if they know what we're talking about. They can call things whatever they want to call things, and we call things we're calling things. So that way, they can't gaslight our own terms because they're constantly conflating feminine energy with a woman, a feminine, so or they'll be like masculine energy and they'll be like talking about whatever he. If it's masculine, it's energy, it's not a he. What's the he that you keep saying? Who's the he? You know what I'm saying? He, they, there's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like they be doing all this weirdo stuff, playing with words and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Acting like nobody can see that they're not playing with words. And then they'll get on here and be like, it's just energy. So if I say he, well, why don't you just watch your mouth a little bit better? Or stop watching my content critiquing you. You know what I'm saying? Dropping in men whenever you feel comfortable enough to, project your traumas onto your audience, right? To harvest their energy. 12:12 on the clock, as I said that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it on there. I'm having a blast, y'all. I have so many different things to do, but I'm gonna obviously get up a little bit later tomorrow. Unless I push it, I can still probably get up at 3:30. Well, I'll probably get up at 4:30. I mean, that 1 hour will be all right. I'll get up at 4. You know what? I can get up now. No. I can get up and then go back to sleep and take a nap or something. I don't know. We'll see. I took a nap today, y'all. I'm telling you right now, man. Life is good. I took a grown folks nap today. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So business as usual. Getting the pre-recorded videos out tomorrow. Most definitely gonna have the live scheduled. So that's the next upgrade. And I'm gonna get some new pre-recorded tarot videos out. So don't give up my readings. But I also have some really good reaction videos that I'm planning on doing. So I have a lot of stuff to keep me busy. I'm super excited. Um, I'll never tell you guys what my plans are. I have a lot of haters out there. And the funny thing about it is, like, I'm obviously going to be rich and famous. But when these losers are still in the same place, you know, I just, I don't get that. I really don't get the mimicking somebody and trying to look like someone, or, watching and studying someone, being a monitoring spirit instead of going to the person directly, because I'm not going to tell you enough for you to figure it out. You're giving yourself too much credit, right? Because, God made me in a way that makes people think that everybody can do what I do. It's part of the way God uses me to motivate people to be better, right? I guess. But it's really hard work. I get up at 3 every day, man. I'm gonna get up at 3 and I'm still going to bed late. I'm gonna get up at 3 something. I say 4, but it's gonna probably be 3:45. Will I take a nap? Yeah. But after I get all my work done in the AM, and my work consists of making sure I put out content, pre-recorded and live streams on all 4 of my YouTube channels, and on Instagram, and on Facebook, and on TikTok. Now I didn't get everything done today, but I got a lot of it done. Shoot, it's a pretty good day for me. So tomorrow's gonna be even better. You know what I mean? I don't have time to waste. I have absolutely no time to waste. You know what I mean? In the AM, I hit the ground running, doing my praying and stuff. Give me a good hour and a half of that in, and then I hit the ground running. So we're gonna be doing that again tomorrow. No days off. We only pick up the pace from here. I used to work for the White House. Y'all don't understand. No matter how lazy y'all think everybody is that does that White House job thing, that is a lot of work. And for you to think that I could do that without getting fired, and that's still not in me, you're crazy. You're crazy. You have to have if you want to be great, you have to have the mental capacity you got to be able to push yourself to a new you. Like you have to see yourself where you're going to be at. You got to see yourself there already. And you have to just literally transform everything around you so you can be that person no matter. And while you're doing this, I'm telling you, it irritates low vibrational people to see you literally quantum shifting and changing your reality in their face. They know what you're doing. They're seeing you changing reality in their face, and it bothers them because you're literally changing reality in their face. You speak it, it gets done. You can't be taken out. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody got quicker words than you. Ain't nobody putting out content like you can do. Can't nobody get in shape like you. Ain't nobody be a better parent than you. Can't nobody outwork you or outwork out you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's out there trying to be something like you. You're motivating people all kind of different ways, right? It's scary to people to watch you changing reality around you. It's not scary to you because you've done it all your life. You just never gotten any credit for it. But everybody's noticed it. That's why everybody's always going to you for stuff. But like now, it's undeniable. It's undeniable. Whatever you have said, it has been done. Whatever you have said is going to happen has happened. Whatever you said did happen, did happen. You know what I mean? And no matter what people try to do to you, they can't stop your flow. It's like honestly, the more they do, the quicker you come into position. It's scary to people. They thought they had life figured out. Some people didn't think or believe in God. And to have God show them right in their face how real it is when he got a real one, it makes them rethink life choices. Could you can't imagine because you're doing it, but let's try this out for a second. Imagine if you were a low vibrational dirtbag that spent most of your life trying to find different ways to trick people into thinking that you got your life together. And you thought that this is the way for it to work because you spent a lot of time perfecting these different talents. And you've gotten a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, abundance. And then you see somebody being their self, not worried about what nobody else thinks, telling the truth about everything, putting out stuff that would embarrass you and everything, and not caring, and then watching them getting blessed time after time after time, and you're able to recognize blessings, not in just the sense of money, even though you can tell this person's getting money too, but like in abundance of soul and love and just physical health, mental health, just overabundance of energy, and fertility, and just looking super healthy in every kind of way, right? Abundance, right? Abundance. That's what abundance. You're looking at me and you're seeing it like it's not just about the money that's going to manifest itself, obviously. It's about the way God has blessed me overall, the way that I'm rolling back my aging. I'm not aging. I'm going to stop saying that. You know what I'm saying? I get younger every day. I don't age. My soul is shining through my body. Therefore, you can't age me with the matrix system of aging. I don't keep up with the numbers no more. It's not going to happen. So I'm operating outside the system and I'm literally changing my reality in front of everyone. And there's good people out there that look at it and find, ways to be inspired and motivated and kind of want to figure it out. And then there's just people that are of the world, Agent Smiths, and don't even know it, that seeing this happens triggers them as if I smacked their mother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I don't even say that, I don't want to get flagged or whatever. But, like as if I've done something to somebody in their family and I don't even know these people. So it just comes with the territory, because when you're a celebrity, your biggest fans are the ones that will hurt you the most. Some of these people's biggest fans that'll donate to them the most, if they see him in person, the fan will try to take him out the game just to be known as that fan that did it and call it love. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So it's no harm, no foul. We just want people to understand that there's a separation here. There's low vibrational people and there's, high vibrational beings. And we're out here minding our own business, and we recognize when one of you low vibrational creatures is doing too much. We recognize it. And we don't want nothing to do with you. We don't care what you look like. It does not matter what your money or what you look like. And you know it. You're going to get yourself another Pookie or something, because we're out of your reach. Gaslight however you want to, but it's true. So look, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. I got stuff to do. I got to get up early in the rising. But look at here, okay? We're growing. I appreciate all the support, and the more hate I get and the more hate I see, y'all, the more I know I'm the man. And I'm telling you, like, you haters, if you really were haters, you wouldn't put up content or whatever. When you put up content and you just show me that much love, and some of you guys are making whole, almost hour-long videos hating on me, it almost brings me to a tear of joy. Because as a man, you're only allowed one single tear. Like that Denzel Washington glory tear. You know what I'm saying? You're only allowed one tier, but I'm telling you, the way you guys hate, I don't know what's going on. My kids popping up needing something for some reason in the middle of the night. You guys, that one little tier, you guys, with the way that you guys are coming at me all the time, hating on me, you know what I mean? Watching my videos and jumping out with the, you know, I appreciate it, the enthusiasm. You don't know where I live at, so it ain't like you can go crazy and pop up out here. But I'm telling you, man, those haters show up to my lives first. When I'm outside, they're the first ones trying to cause problems to my lives to show me how much they love me. They're trying to get attention, like, hey, I'm over here. Look at me, please. I'll cause problems on your lives. And I love the enthusiasm. It's just misplaced. But then again, is it misplaced? Because they're hating, so they really want to cause you problems anyway. They're just, listen, they're lost souls, man. What can I say? You know, Look, I love everybody. Look, honestly, y'all, I've just been, especially last week, man. Everybody's noticed the energy shift, man. I ain't just me. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, like last week or the week before. I mean, it's a definite energy shift. I don't know if it's because we're getting closer to Leo season or what, but it's like a shift. Like it's like I don't know if anybody else feel that way, but it's like when you know you're gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be rich, you're gonna be famous, and it's just like, man, and you're able to sit back and reflect a little bit, and while also upgrading or whatever. But you can see the clear picture now, clear as day. It was clear before, but now it's like clear as day. You know how to, optimize your day, get things done. I don't watch any content or anything or do anything really until after I get all my work done by like 12 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So I just work from the time I get up from 3 or whatever until 12:30 p.m. And then I watch my shows, content, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with my son, give myself a good block of time, and then start going live again in the late evening. So that's the schedule. I'm going to keep up with that. Today, things got knocked off a little bit because I had some things come up, but we roll with the punches. All right? Peace, love, and light. It's 12:30, man. It's way too long. But it's all good because I probably won't go live tomorrow on here until like late in the evening anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying, 6 or 7 p.m. But I will try to get a pre-record out on this one. But definitely be checking out the Narc Bully channel. I go live every AM on there. While tomorrow I'm also gonna go live on the podcast channel. I'm gonna do, now, I'm not gonna even say. I'll just like show you on the channel because I have too many copycats that'll work on doing it tonight. So just show up to the podcast channel. The links will be in the bios, the videos, and just in case I forget to put it in there, it's King David, the Lone Wolf podcast, and it's the Lone Wolf Narc Bully. That's the other channel. Okay, so don't forget those. Keep an eye out for them. You know, also for my IG, it's King underscore David the Chosen. Get up on that IG, y'all. I'm really trying to get things done over there. I have not found the time yet to just get on there because I'm coming up with some scripts for my Patreon videos that I'm getting ready to start recording. I really want to make sure that on my Patreons, what I'm saying, when they're illicit videos and the videos are going to be super super sensual for the ladies. I want to make sure that that the ladies are getting super soaker wet, man. So I'm making sure that when I'm coming up with a script for those videos, and they're not going to be super long ones, those are going to be shorter ones. And then my videos about like how to get closer to God and enter, what I'm saying, some shadow work stuff. Not too much, because I want you guys to buy the book and stuff. But this stuff. Look, man, I got a lot of stuff coming out, man. And a lot of y'all that be talking about, don't tell me what you're gonna do. I can tell y'all whatever I'm gonna do. You can't do it like me. I bet you can't do it like me. I bet you can't do it like me. You know what I'm saying? So do whatever you want. Run and jump and throw whatever you want out there. None of you people, look like a whole character yourself. None of you people have gone through what I've gone through, and none of you people can articulate it the way I do. So I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. If I'm not worried about it, you don't worry about it, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Look for something else to whine about. Anyway, look, y'all. Peace, love, and light. I appreciate y'all. Get back on here in the AM. Oh, no, not on this one. On one of the other channels in the AM. I will not go live on this channel until later on in the evening. Don't worry, to my loyal live base, I'm going to keep posting up the different channels I'm going live on, and then I will get back to going live twice a day on here, scheduled at least. But right now, I'm working on getting my IG and my Facebook game on. But we're working it here. I didn't know I was going to get a return on my investment with those two that quickly. You still get paid over there. So, listen, y'all. Peace, love, and light. I'm out of here. Before I go, love myself. Love yourself. And love God. I'm out of here. And my salute thing before I go.